Hi, this is a quick amendment I'm going to do on the dog coat videos. It's to show you how to cut your the bands for it on the cross. If you want to use Polar Fleece instead of t-shirt ribbing, it's a lot better if you cut the bands on the cross. So here we go. I'm going to show you how to do that now. Polar Fleece doesn't have as much stretch in it as t-shirt ribbing. So imagine this is your large piece of Polar Fleece. If it was t-shirt ribbing, you'd just cut it straight across, like on the maximum stretch. And when I made the first videos, I cut the bands. When I did the Polar Fleece bands, I cut it like this, and they were quite bulky, and yeah, they didn't sit right on the coat. Anyway, a lovely subscriber suggested to me a long time ago that if you're using Polar Fleece as bands, it's going to be a lot stretchier if you cut it on the cross. So you can see that it's got, actually this one is quite stretchy, so I don't know. Anyway, we'll give this a go. If you find it works better the other way, you do. So imagine this is the straight grain of your material. So you have a selvage here and a selvage here. It might be best if you cut yourself a square. And what you're going to do is go from across the grain. So you're going from one corner to the other, like this. And just for the purposes of this, say that I want the band to be, say that wide. It'll be wider than that. And you cut it down there. You just follow those lines. So here, this would make two pieces. You measure it, of course, to the width that you want it, plus the seam allowance. It's double the width that you want the band, plus the seam allowance, because remember you fold the band in half. But anyway, you just keep going diagonally like this. Quickly cut it out. This is just rough. Because I don't want this video to be too long. You probably won't join the pieces, but you know, say you only had a little scrap of material left and you had to put a band in it to get, join the pieces together to have a seam in it so that you get the length of band that you want. You just keep cutting like this. You can join these pieces together. Like that, you join them so there's a triangle shape, and then you stitch across there and cut this piece off so that it's straight, and imagine that's joined together. I haven't got my right sides together. Anyway, I'll just do it with one, and you do it the same as the other one. You fold it over, you measure the armhole. And Polar Fleece has less stretch in it than rib trim, so you only reduce the measurement by a third. So let's say the width of the armhole was 15 inches, just for an example. So a third of that is 5. So you'd cut the length of the band that you want 10 inches. You'd take 5 inches off. And it does have, you know, quite a bit of give in it. When you put it round, it sort of sits in a much neater circle than when you're cutting it straight across. So good luck with that. If you have any other questions, please leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you. Thank you. I'm sorry, when I played this back I saw that I'd gotten out of camera range to show you how to join the bands together if your fabric isn't long enough. So what you do is you place them together like that so that you have a triangle shape there and at the back there, and I haven't cut these even, but that doesn't matter, this is just to show you. So what you do is you go underneath that join there. So say you did it from this side, you'd sew straight across under that join there. So you'll have a straight line there and then cut off the excess. So, oops, cut off the excess off the top. So you're left with a straight seam line. And I haven't got my right sides together. Make sure you've got your right sides together, of course, when you go to sew it on. Sorry about that.